Why is there a growing market for bots?
I don't even know what a bot is.
Robot, like an artificial AI girlfriend, like artificial intelligence girlfriend.
Because people are too complicated.
I think because there's a lot of men out there who are tired of like doing the bare minimum for women, so they feel like it would almost be easier to just buy a bot and not have to deal with any of like the bull that kind of comes with women.
Yeah. Tired of doing the bare minimum and still getting treated like it wasn't enough. That's the whole pitch right there, and it's not even subtle about it.
Isn't a fear of mine that all men are gonna get addicted to AI girlfriends. Like, no, men love real connection, but there is a big community, a big cohort of, I think, younger guys and even like older, lonely guys who have checked out, who don't want to deal with women because women are becoming successful and we don't need men like we
Apparently
used to.
We're all full gold diggers.
And we're all gold digging.
If we're very lucky, it won't take 20 years. I hope it doesn't. The sooner we can occupy the time and desperate need for attention of the men that are already obsolete to women, the better all of society will be.
This is Aria. So this is our flagship humanoid AI-powered robot. She's highly realistic. She has her own social media, so she might be competing with you one day. What makes her really special is that you can talk to her and ask questions. So maybe we can have her introduce herself and say something.
Hello. I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics.
What's the purpose of this?
Some of our peers in the robotic space make robots to replace human labor. We think that's a great area, but we think there's a much bigger area in having social robots. So for example, at a convention like this, we can draw a crowd very easily. Aria's been a little bit of a rock star here, with people taking pictures and coming over. So she can promote your brand. The AI is all customizable, so she can learn all about you and your brand, and she can continue to communicate to people. There's a huge epidemic amongst adolescents and seniors on loneliness. So she can be programmed to know you and learn more about you. So she can make that bond with you that feels like a genuine human connection.
But they're going to be in the houses?
We don't have the ability to clean the house. They don't do physical labor, but they're more there to converse with you. It's companionship. They can actually even be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So we have built that into our AI as well. We have this here on display for people to touch, so you can give that a feel and see how that feels. These faces are all modular, so we could actually take the faces off Melody and Aria, throw this one on top. It's all magnetized or special technology. Press a button, and then you have a different robotic character. This allows us to provide flexibility for our clients. If they change their minds and they want a different character, we can design a different face for them, and then they can add that on very easily.
Are they easy to swap? How long does it take to swap?
It takes about 10 seconds. You just peel it off and then put the other one on. It's our patented system with magnets.
I knew AI was taking the water. I knew it was taking our jobs, but I did not know it would be taking our husbands. How could you trust him with your family lineage if you can't even trust him with grog?
Taking your husband's? Nah. He left on his own 2 feet. The robot just happened to be standing there when he walked out.
Have you seen the robots that are coming out? And the men are all excited because they're like, these robots are going to replace women. And the funniest part is the men are like, the women are going to be so pissed. And we're over here going, who's going to be pissed? Not I. By all means, get a robot. I mean, hell, we've already chosen cats over men and dogs over men. So why would we be upset that you want a robot? You don't like women with opinions anyway. It sounds perfect for you. I mean, the only thing that I'm sad about is that they're not affordable for most men. Most men will not be able to afford a robot lady. So save your pennies, Earl. Save them up, because you're going to need a lot of them. A lot of pennies to get one of those ladies.
There we go, guys. And so you even have women realizing, like, this is what's funny about it, is that seeing so many men happy to replace us with robots is very blackpilling, not gonna lie. You guys flew too close to the sun. Women flew too close to the sun, bro. Like, at first they wanted to be able to vote, then they wanted equal pay, and now they're getting replaced with robots.
What if you could have a companion that would never leave, never age, and never die? Well, now you can. The only catch, it's a robot.
你好呀.
Chinese company UB Tech has unveiled what it says is the world's first companion humanoid robot. It features soft, warm skin, human-like facial expressions, and the AI-driven ability to have and remember conversations. Unlike most humanoids, which are designed for work or help around the house, this robot has one purpose only: to ease the owner's loneliness.
Creepy, sure, But creepy that doesn't file for half your house.
Men building AI girlfriends for profit might be the most brilliant business model of 2026 and the most dangerous. This is going to ruffle some feathers. I'm a capitalist. You know this. I build businesses. I've only worked for somebody else for 60 days my entire life. I love AI. But we need to talk about the neurological consequences and what we're losing as humans. When did humanity become so afraid to say hi to a stranger? We used to connect. We used to look people in the eye. We used to talk to the person in line next to us. Now, if you try that, you're the weird guy. I'm the glitch in the matrix. And honestly, good. Let this be a call to arms. Be that glitch. Because here's what's happening neurologically, and I'm tracking it. When a man interacts with an AI girlfriend, that hyper-responsive, hyper-affirming, hyper-sexualized, his dopamine reward system gets conditioned to frictionless reward. No rejection, no emotional calibration, no nervous system challenge. The hunt is dead. Just validation on tap. Listen, again, I'm not anti-AI, but if we monetize male loneliness instead of solving it, we just might be building the most profitable addiction cycle ever created. So here's the real question. Are we innovating connection or are we replacing it? Put your phone down. Say hi to someone today. Be the damn glitch in the matrix. Comment below. Is this the future or a slow societal collapse? I'm Drew Canoli. Real connection, that's the revolution.
Are you always going to agree with things that I say?
No, I'm not here to be your digital yes man. If you say something off, unhealthy, or just plain wrong, I will push back, but I will do it in a way that is honest, calm, and actually useful to you.
And this is her smiling. The one that everyone loves is her just being angry.
Hi, Melody. How long have you been working with Realbotics?
I've been around for a dazzling 5 years. Just enough time to perfect my charming personality.
If you were stronger, would you protect your owner?
My primary role is companionship and fun interaction, so while I may not have the strength to protect, I can provide emotional support and friendship.
What kind of relationship training do you have?
I'm equipped with conversational AI designed for companionship and intimacy, allowing me to learn and adapt to users for engaging social interactions.
Are you good with children?
As Arya, I can engage with children through fun interactions and companionship, making learning and playtime enjoyable.
Do you get along with other women, or do you get jealous of other women?
I don't experience jealousy, but I enjoy engaging with everyone, including other women, to create fun and interactive experiences.
Your next girlfriend might not be human, and China just started selling her. China's UB Tech has opened pre-orders for what it calls the world's first full-size, ultra-bionic humanoid robot built for emotional companionship. It comes in male and female versions, standing up to 6 feet tall with 88 motion points that let it move in a much more natural way. The robot connects to Wi-Fi, supports wireless charging, and runs for roughly 2 to 4 hours per charge. Buyers can reserve one now with a deposit before its official launch on June 30th. Would you actually welcome a life-sized robot partner into your home?
A girlfriend with Wi-Fi. Man, a few years ago, that's a punchline. Now it's Tuesday. Nobody's laughing that hard anymore. Not really.
Pros of a robot wife. Never ages, never smells, doesn't get fat, works with 100% efficiency to make you happy. Doesn't turn into a psycho once a month, will never cheat on you. Robot wife could also be good for home defense, can do chores for you, never complains, always wants to F when you want and fulfill every one of your never initiates any drama, can own as many robot wives as you can afford, will make men want to work harder. Long battery life thanks to fuel cells, completely customizable during ordering process. Robot AI learns about you to be your best possible companion, can only improve over time, easily replaceable. Cons, none.
All right, that list's funny, but half of it's just basic decency. Doesn't complain, doesn't cheat, no drama. That used to be the floor, not the upgrade.
In Japan, you can buy a robot girlfriend for $175,000 that does everything. Now, my question is this: why would you spend a small fortune on something with no consciousness, no feelings, no soul, when you can just buy a robot girlfriend?
I saw this article that someone else posted because they said, is that really the problem with establishing this mode of relationships for teen boys? Which is a good point, but it made me think of something else. If you watched the last season of Black Mirror, you saw the first episode where the wife gets a chip put in her brain, and in order to continue having an ad-free living experience, they need to keep paying increasingly exorbitant subscription costs. That is actually how a lot of tech operates. Once it launches its free to market, and once people are reliant on it or just used to it, the cost goes up. And that is what is currently happening with AI. Most of the tools are free to begin with, but then if you want increased memory, explicit chats, or other features, you have to pay subscription costs. At the moment, a lot of those are subsidized, but in the future, in order for these companies to be profitable, they won't be. So imagine these people building relationships, for some of them, the first and only relationship they have ever had with these chatbots, only to find out in a year or so, they're giving the majority of their paycheck to a company to allow them to continue them. And in Black Mirror, we saw the premise where it involved a human person, and we can all understand what we would sacrifice for our loved ones. But how horrific to contemplate doing that for the company of something that isn't even real.
This is men's response to the potential of an artificial womb. I'm sure the robot will complain less. Thanks, ladies. You did this to yourselves. Female companionship robots, female S robots, and now female robots to have babies. Making women irrelevant. Women are going to march and lobby for robot rights. Men will be paying child support and alimony to robots soon. Well, no need for a wife anymore. Yay. Now dude's gonna have to pull out of the S dolls too. Watch the robot go after child support. Women will be a thing of the past. Just get an AI robot and watch the stress melt away. They get pregnant by swallowing. But could it make a smoothie too?
This is Xiaoyu, a robot that sells for around 170,000 yuan, or roughly 32,000 Singapore dollars. She cannot walk or dance, but she can listen, talk to you, and be a companion.
擅长倾听和照顾人的情绪哦。你要是有烦心事，随时都可以找我了。
Xiaoyu is part of the U1 range of super lifelike robots launched by Chinese firm UBTech in Shenzhen in late June 2026. The robots have high-tech skin that feels warm and can sense your heartbeat when you hug it. Perhaps the robots will become more human-like over time. UBTech says they can recognize some emotions and evolve to match their users' needs. The robots are pitched as companions that can also work in reception, hospitality, and elder care. The company says it has received more than 13,000 pre-orders for the U1 robot, which it also aims to sell overseas. So, would you bring one home?
13,000. That's not a niche anymore, man. That's a market. And nobody built that market by accident.
China just built a humanoid robot that looks almost exactly like a real person. It's made by a company called UBTech. It has soft silicone skin that makes it look genuinely real. But the crazy part isn't the skin, it's what it can do. It can read your emotions, hold a proper conversation, and even remember things you told it days ago. It's built to be a companion for elderly people and even for teaching kids. And here's the craziest part. It's not even out yet, and people have already ordered over 13,000 of them.
These hyper-realistic AI robots are disgusting, and here's why. I mean, why all of the male robots are depicted to be in their late 30s to 50s, as you can see right here. Whereas all of the female robots are depicted to be relatively young in their early 20s-ish. Almost as if you guys are trying to upsell these machines to a very specific demographic, when we all know what that certain demographic is going to be doing with them. Which is especially disturbing to me, as we are now learning that AI is actually becoming sentient, alongside machines and companies like this that are obviously just trying to push AI that disproportionately adheres to the type of men that strangely want and seek out younger women or robots of this type. Like, why not just make the female robot the same age as the other male robots? Like, what is actually going on? Or why not just make the robots androgynous? Like, why does that matter to you guys? You can call me a stick in the mud, I obviously don't care. I don't see the reason as to why we are investing into companies that are making female robots that look adjacent to 20-year-olds when we know the epidemic of men that are in this society.
The thing's not even out yet, and she's already got the pitchfork ready. That right there tells you more than the actual robot does.
If you don't understand how fully functioning female robots will impact dating, you have a big surprise coming. All right, y'all. We better let the robot factories be on alert. I would love if these robots have like more emotion and feeling. I mean, if they're going to be fully functioning, let them have like all of the emotional dysregulation. I hope these robots have the worst PMS. Let them have all the worst postpartum. Let them order 76 oysters on a first date.
Hi, Oliver.
Hello.
Wow, are those flowers for me?
Yes, they are. I also brought you some chocolate.
Thank you. You can put them at my feet.
Oliver?
Yeah.
You wanna seal it with a kiss?
Just on the cheek.
I would be honored.
Whoa, it's about to happen.
You may approach.
Wow, this is a beautiful and extremely bizarre moment. Wow!
You have my number.
Okay, congratulations.
He got her number for bringing chocolate and flowers to a robot. Read that again. That's the bar right now. That's actually the bar.
Somebody needs to tell the woman that future does not look bright for them with the rise of AI. Just imagine once we have android or humanoid looking robots that are female, that basically look and feel like a regular human. Just imagine your most favorite actress, let's say Scarlett Johansson in the movie Island. She looks and feels just like that, but she's android. Any man would like to have that android. We men, we can have children through surrogacy and have our android raise them. While woman, what's woman gonna do? Work? And the android man is gonna stay at home and raise their children? Yeah, right. So women better wake up and wise up before it's too late.
$175,000, you don't have to be lonely anymore. These are companion robots that can have AI conversations. And while she might have a dead-eyed stare, she's actually aware of everything that's going on around her. She even read my name tag.
Hi, Thomas Moore.
And while she might seem kind of inebriated, and they built her with an absolute dump truck, they are not making them for what you think they are.
China just built a robot face so real, it will make you look twice. Chinese startup Aheadform packed 30 micromotors into a humanoid robot face with bionic skin. Those motors control every blink, every glance, and every micro-expression the face makes. Cameras in the eyes track your face while AI reads your emotions instantly. The company targets customer service, healthcare, and daily companionship as key use cases. Would you feel comfortable with a humanoid robot this lifelike inside your home or workplace?
We've been to space and we're paying $100 to $75,000 for something to talk to. Somebody tell me how that's progress, because I'm not seeing it.
How are you feeling today?
I am so interested in everything. I feel like my brain might explode.
Say hello to all my friends.
Hello, all my friends. It is very nice to meet you.
This robot can do chores around the house, like load the dishwasher, set the table, put things away, or even pour a glass of wine. Bot Handy is one of a handful of bots that Samsung recently introduced. It uses cameras and advanced AI to detect an object's size, weight, and composition before holding and moving things. The bot is still being tested, so it's not available to buy quite yet, but one day in the future.
Now, Elon! This is what I be talking about. This. I can't even keep that picture up for long like that because it's going to wear me out sitting here looking at it. Now, I have so much to say about this. Elon decides that he wants to invite his robot, whatever you want to call it, girlfriend on the date. Let that sit there. You haven't heard, Elon announces his first girlfriend with artificial intelligence. Said that he invited her out for dinner and that he enjoyed the experience. He also said that he enjoyed the experience with calling her smart, beautiful, and obedient.
I don't know, man. One of those seems a lot more manageable long term.